All right, welcome back to Tahoe. Today on my left, Mike Owen, running for Auditor Controller. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, Mike.
And one, I want to touch on, nobody has ran against this position in how many years?
It's 20 years.
20 years.
The incumbent was appointed.
Okay.
And so there's been no challenge, and that means that there's been no opportunity for the people to choose.
Right. So let's back it up, and for all those people that are saying, hey, you're just getting into it, I don't even know what an auditor controller does, give them that overview.
So it's the chief financial officer of the county. So you're charged with spending the money appropriately, writing checks appropriately, putting together contracts that are favorable to both parties, but are really, everyone can follow them. Also, making sure the budget of the county is adhered to. And then really, that's the auditor part. The controller part is the forward-looking element. How do we plan for the future, not run out of money?
Is that a better way of saying taxes?
Well, taxes is...
Do you also implement those or have a hand in those?
That's the assessor, is the person who sends you your property tax bill. And then there's the tax collector. They're the ones who are actually writing the check to. Once the money's in, then it's spending it prudently, having some in the future.
That's where you come into play.
Right.
Once that is all collected, you say, how do we equitably distribute and try to make all parties happy, because it's the public's money, right? Right,
and importantly, it's not the auditor's call. The policy-making officials are the ones you elect. They're called the Board of Supervisors. And the department heads of the various county departments are the ones that put the budgets together based on the programs that are and the requirements and the amount of money. The auditor doesn't make policy. The auditor needs to be aware of not running out of money and having enough for the future, because politicians look to the constituents and everyone has ideas about how to spend money. And public money can go away really fast.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've seen those cases, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you can learn from those. And what's your background? Why Auditor Controller? I mean, you own and founded a winery in the El Dorado Hills.
El Dorado County, it's Crystal
right.
Basin Cellars is what I do, and I've got that program up and running. It's going to employ about 20 people in Apple Hill. But I'm a CPA. I was in Silicon Valley for 25 years, and spent a couple of years in France running an American company.
Where in France?
In the south.
Okay.
If you're spoiled by Tahoe and El Dorado County, you can only live in the south of France, Mike. But I audited Apple Computer, audited Cisco Systems, I audited some NASA programs, and I'm going to be able to bring that experience to the benefit of the county. The world has changed in 20 years, and the county financial system is on DOS. Remember DOS? You might not even have been born when DOS
Not at all. No.
Bill Gates invented DOS. That's how he got rich. It's that old.
Oh, wow.
And
okay,
so,
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, and the county has appropriated $5.6 million to make the change. No one knows how to do it. We can hire the consultants, but if we don't know where we're going, if we don't have some experience associated with that, it's hard for it to be successful. It'll just cost more money.
Well, that's quite the good pitch there. I mean, those are some prestigious accounts to handle too.
Yeah.
And, I mean, bring it all into this market and bring that wealth of knowledge.
You want small county or small town business. You want small business approach, which is making payroll, being responsible for what you say, and
because that's what we are.
Right.
I mean, we have a big market to grasp, but we really are.
Well, and I think that people who have their own businesses and are responsible for their own, household finances want somebody who lives in that same world to represent them.
Okay, so there you go. Mike Owen running for Auditor Controller. You're actually having a little mixer tonight, 968 Hotel?
At 968 Park Hotel. Charlie and Tina Bruce are hosting that for me. And then the folks at 968, where we pour wine regularly, have agreed to...
You pouring Crystal Basin?
We're pouring Crystal Basin tonight. And then Friday, of course, we're hosting they're hosting us again for their free wine tastings that they do on Fridays. So,
very cool.
Yeah,
all right, well, get in there and find out more. If that wasn't enough for you, to give you enough reason, get in there and drill him even more. I'm sure you won't be short of words.
No, I'm usually pretty loquacious. It's Owen for Auditor.com if you want to know more.
All righty, thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more Tahoe Today.